Hey y'all, today I'm going to be doing a summer makeup look for you, kind of what I do every time summer rolls around, or like spring, summer, because I feel like I like to wear less makeup because it is so hot and humid where I live here in North Carolina. So I kind of like to do more minimal makeup because also, you know, in the summertime your skin gets a little more tan, so, and I know for me my complexion kind of evens out during the summer, so I kind of like to go less makeup, kind of let my skin breathe a little bit. So I'm going to do that today and just kind of, I guess, do a chit chat type video, kind of get ready with me. Ipsy this month, so I'm going to be starting off as kind of a primer for today. It's a mini matte blur stick blurring primer and shine eraser from Trestique. So I'm gonna try this out today, and I got this in my Ipsy bag, so I'm just gonna start by putting it kind of in my T-zone where I generally get oily and shine. So, and then I guess I'll just rub it in kind of. This the consistency or like formulation of this kind of feels like the Smashbox Photo Ready or Photo Finish primer, the clear one. That's what this one kind of feels like. So I'm going to start out using the Tarte Amazonian Clay BB Tinted Moisturizer. This is just about empty. I need a new one. I am using the shade Medium Tan because it is a tinted moisturizer, just kind of all over my face. And a lot of the times, depending on what I'm doing, if I really want a lightweight makeup look kind of for like the weekend, or like a day where I'm not really doing anything or going anywhere, but want like a little fresher look, I'll use this because it's not heavy and it kind of just evens out my skin tone. So I'm going to be using my Real Techniques foundation brush. I feel like this is a really great moisturizer or BB tinted moisturizer to have for vacation, to kind of take on you when you go on your summer vacation, because after a day in the sun, depending on how your skin is, I know for me sometimes like it's like I really don't want to put a lot on my skin, but if we're going out to dinner or something, like I like to have a little something to put on. So this is really great for that, because it is really lightweight, but it will help with any redness you might have from a day in the sun. So I would highly recommend this if you're looking to put together some products for vacation for this summer. My concealer, I've been using the IT Cosmetics Bye Bye Under Eye Full Coverage Anti-Aging Waterproof Concealer, and this one is like darker, so I really can't use it all year round. I can only use it like in the more warm months when I do have my skin is tanned and darker, but it's just really pretty full coverage concealer, but without being like too heavy. So then I buff that in with a makeup sponge, and kind of blend that out. And this is also good to cover up spots and stuff. You can kind of, if you just kind of want to do like a spot makeup look where you just use like concealer and kind of conceal any spots or things that you have. And so this is a really good one for that. I'll do that sometimes where I just kind of dot it all over my face and kind of blend it in and then set it. That's a really easy natural look you can do. So I'm going to set it all with my Coty Airspun loose face powder, and I have it translucent right now. Ooh, this is a great, really cheap loose face powder. You can get it on Amazon and you can find it at Walmart. Sometimes it's, because like this isn't a whole like makeup line that they sell in store, it's kind of hidden in the makeup area. my Walmart here, it was, they kind of have like this little display that was like attached to the aisle between like different brands, and they just had like a thing of like all the powders. But yeah, this is a really great cheap loose powder. You get so much in this little thing, and it lasts forever, and it's like $5-6. So if you're looking for a good face powder, this is what I would recommend, because I always try to tell y'all good cheap makeup options for you to get. So next I'm going to bronze up my face and do a little bit of contour. I'm using for bronzer the Tarte Park Avenue Princess Amazonian Clay waterproof bronzer, and I use the same kabuki brush that I did with my face makeup with, and just kind of in that, and then just all around like the outside of my face, just to kind of bronze it up a bit. This is like a more shimmery bronzer, and it just kind of gives like that sun-kissed glow to your skin, which I think is really pretty. So I said I was going to do a little chit chat, get ready with me. So I have been lacking on the channel, I feel like, this year, and it's not something I intended to do, but you know, school just got in the way and other things. So these past 6 months have just flown by, and I haven't had a chance to really focus on my YouTube channel and doing videos, and I kind of honestly wasn't sure like what I wanted to film and like what I wanted to do, whether I wanted to just focus more on like makeup tutorials and like helping y'all learn how to like apply makeup and like do different techniques and stuff, because I feel like in the beauty world today on YouTube, it's just like a lot of people reviewing products and stuff and like throwing all these different products at you at one time, rather than like focusing on the makeup and like how to do it, which I feel like is what a lot of people go to YouTube to like learn how to do makeup. So like that's really what I want to focus my channel on, I think. So if y'all like that idea, I guess just kind of like let me know down below. I'm kind of contouring with the Hoola bronzer, Benefit Hoola bronzer, but so just do that in the hollows of my cheek. Not a lot. I don't do a whole lot, but just to kind of deepen that up a little bit. But I feel like people think, oh, I should watch this YouTube video and be able to, what's the word, like, achieve this look, which, yes, but also I feel like you have to remember, like, people film videos and there's a lot of stuff that ends up getting cut out and like shortening down for like time, because honestly I film videos sometimes and I have like 30 minutes worth of footage and I like edit it, and I still have like a 20-minute video, and I'm like, is someone really gonna want to watch that long of a video? But I also feel like for makeup tutorial type looks, you have to like really kind of think about someone sitting down and watching this video and trying to follow it and achieve the look that you're doing. So you kind of like want to explain, rather than like, okay, I'm gonna do really quick cut sequences of like me doing my eyeshadow, because like eyeshadow I feel like is really difficult, especially to get like the proper like blending, and like I feel like it's just a technique that you have to like explain step by step. So anyway, I'm doing blush now. I'm using the Wet n Wild Color Icon blush in Pearlescent Pink. If I had any advice, I know from, like, I've been watching beauty YouTube videos since I was in like 6th grade, and like I remember being in my room in like 7th, 8th, 9th grade. I had this desk and like all my makeup, and I would sit there and just play with it and you know, create different looks and do different things like with it. And it's just like any kind of skill, it takes practice, and yeah, it's difficult to, you know, you might get discouraged whenever you're doing it and you're like, oh my gosh, this isn't turning out like everyone else that I see online. But remember that they're trying to paint a pretty picture for you online, and that might necessarily not be like what they would look like in real life, kind of, because they might be using Facetune or have, you know, fillers in their face, which, you know, is fine. Like, you know, everyone can do whatever they want to do, but I feel like so many people watch these videos and feel this pressure to like achieve that perfect beauty, and makeup is a good free expression of who you are and kind of show your personality through how you do your makeup. So just do whatever you want to do, practice. Don't get discouraged when you're like, oh my gosh, I'm so bad at makeup. Like, I watch these videos and like don't understand. But honestly, I know for myself, it's something that I love, and I just like play around with it all the time in my room and stuff. I'm highlighting now with the Nomad Illuminating Highlighter Powder in Midnight Sun. Honestly, y'all, a lot of the products I use come from my Ipsy bag, and I've told y'all that before, because they do send me I do get products in my Ipsy that I love, and like, if I love it, I'm going to use it, and it makes me not have to go buy stuff. So, and I'm just using a fluffy eyeshadow brush for this. But yeah, if any of that, what I just said makes sense, like, that's just how I feel. Like, just do what you want to. Practice, watch videos, and, you know, do what they're doing. Press pause, you know, just kind of follow along, but like, you don't have to try to keep up with what they're doing in that quick of a time. Because, yeah, so I'm going to get off that soapbox now. Closed up, moving on. So anyway, life update, where I want this channel to go. I kind of told you that. So I need to slow down, talk normal. I'm going to be trying out a new product today that I got in my May Ipsy bag, which is, I guess it's the brand Sugar brow pencil. It's got, you know, spoolie on one side, and then it's like an angled situation, but it's their Arch Arrival Brow Definer in, I got the color Taupe Tom. So I'm going to try this today and then see how I like it. So, I just kind of like to fill them in and make them look a little bit more full and shapely. Oh, this stuff's pretty good. But, like, some people spend a really long time on their brows. I kind of like whirly do through them. But, so where I am right now in my life is I am in the process of moving, because I graduated college and I'm moving to Raleigh, in with my sister. So I'm kind of in between things right now, still trying to figure out life, trying not to get super stressed out about it, because I did graduate college without a job, and it was something I always feared, being like a kid and stuff, and like in high school I was like, oh my gosh, I don't want to graduate college and not have a job. And like, I don't know, I think it's kind of how I've grown as a person, to not really care about where I am in life at the moment, and just kind of like go with things and try not to stress out, and know that like everything's gonna work out as long as I know I'm actively trying. You know, it'll all be fine. So yeah, so I'm moving. As you can probably tell, my bookshelf is gone. I mean, I'm getting it back, but my dad, when he was here for graduation, took a bunch of my like bigger furniture with him, and he's bringing it to Raleigh this weekend finally. So that's why I really haven't moved yet, because I don't have a bed there. So I'm just kind of been hanging out here in Wilmington until I get my bed there, which is this weekend. So probably the next videos coming back up after this one are going to be in a new location, and I hope I can get good lighting at my apartment there. I think I can. But so brows are done. I like this stuff, this Sugar. So next few videos I will probably be in a different location, so don't get like thrown off when you see me and you're like, oh, you're in a different room. So now I'm gonna prime my lids with the e.l.f. highlighter. primer. And for summer makeup looks, I just try to do really kind of bronzy eye makeup, really simple, no eyeliner, bronzy on the lids and the waterline, and then I might sometimes tight line my eyes, which is, if you don't know what that is, it's just like when you kind of do eyeliner around like the waterline on the upper and maybe on the bottom. It just kind of like creates more full look when you do your mascara. And then I just do like a bunch of mascara, so like lashes, bronzy, bronze face. That's what this look is going to be from BH Cosmetics. I love it. I want to do a look with it because this palette is amazing. BH Cosmetics palettes are like really good, especially they have like a lot of collabs with like influencers and stuff, and they're all like super pretty. So in this, I'm going to be taking Buttercup, this shade, and putting it in my crease just to kind of like warm that up a bit. Use it as a transition shade kind of, even though I don't need like that many transition shades because I'm not going to be using that much. But anyway, so moving, hopefully starting a new job soon. You know, I'm on the job hunt, but we're not stressing about it. It's gonna all work out. But for my channel, now that I don't have school anymore, I know I'm gonna be working 5 days a week and, you know, probably have less time than I did in college. I don't really know. But I'm not gonna have schoolwork, so I figure I can film on Saturdays, upload either Sunday or like Mondays or something. That's also something I'm like still trying to figure out, is like uploading days. So I'm just using a fluffy brush, going into the shadow and then just putting it not in my crease, like a little bit above, but not all the way up to like the brow bone. So just like windshield wiper motions back and forth, and just like warming that up a little bit. We're gonna focus on it. We're gonna get on track because this is something I really like to do, and you gotta put in the work to see results. So that's what I'm gonna do. I'm always trying to do like cheap makeup tips, hacks, that kind of stuff. Not really hacks, but you know what I'm saying. Anyway, so next I think I'm gonna go in, take the bronzer. Just, this is a really easy little trick. Whatever, if you want to do kind of like something on your lid, but like not, you don't really have the time to, take whatever bronzer you use, whether you use a shimmery one or the matte one like the Hoola one. You can put it, just take fluffy eyeshadow brush, blending brush into it, and then like take it just into your crease and all over your lid, and it just kind of bronzes up your eye and gives it like a little bit of color, and then without having to do too much. And then you can pop a little bit of whatever highlighter you used on your face onto your brow bone and throw on your mascara, and girl, you're good to go. Now I'm gonna take in this palette Beach Babe, which is a center, just super bronzy shadow right here. And I'm going to take with my finger, because I feel like with shadows like this that are shimmers or whatever, they just look better when you do it with your finger rather than a brush. Like the color, I feel like just overall comes off a little better. So I'm just going to pat that onto my lid, and then a little bit on my lower lash line. Oh my goodness. Y'all, what happened? 1 minute, please. We're gonna fix this situation that has, look, like, what is that? How did that happen? Y'all probably like watching this like, I know exactly how it happened. I don't know how it happened. I kind of look like, and then this side looks like sad. All right, let's just, this was way more bronzy on the lower lash than what I wanted. Maybe lower lash do take a brush. Don't take your big stubby finger, Maddie. Oh my goodness. What is going on today? Alright, I'm going to take that same fluffy brush that we've been using and just kind of go under my eyes because they're a little bronzy right now. So, and then I'm just going to kind of blend a little bit. Highlight on the brow bone, I'm going to be using this middle shade, Holy Grail, all over here. I'm going to tight line my eyes with just a black eyeliner. Yeah, so if you have any kind of videos that you'd like to see, any kind of thing that like you struggle with makeup and like don't really know how to do it, or would like some more explanation, clarification, let me know down in the comments below. And I will gladly do it, because like sometimes it's hard to come up with like video ideas that like not everyone else is doing, or like that you're like, okay, people are actually going to want to watch this. So any suggestions, and all suggestions are gladly appreciated. So I am going to curl my lashes and put on, I'm using the CoverGirl So Lashy Blast Pro mascara. That's what I'm going to use. I'm going to do that real quick, and then I will come back and we will do our lips. For lips today, I'm using 2 of the NYX Soft Matte Lip Creams. This one's Antwerp, and then this one is Stockholm. So I do the pink first, and then I like kind of dab the nude over top to kind of soften it up a bit, because like you think this would be kind of like a pretty berry subtle pink, but then you open it and it's, you know, bright pink a little. So is the final look. This is a look I've been doing recently and probably will throughout the rest of the summer. I feel like it's really easy, simple, when you're doing it at one time and not talking to a camera and talking through the steps. I just feel like really fresh and pretty and perfect for summer. And let me know if you like to watch videos more like on the weekend or during the week, maybe like in the evenings and stuff, if that's what you want to do, because I'm just really struggling with like what time is the best to like upload, and people really like to like sit down and watch videos. So if you have any suggestions, just let me know down below, because that's something I'm trying to figure out. And if you have any kind of videos you want to see, like always, let me know down below. Don't forget to give this video a thumbs up, subscribe. All my social medias will be linked down below as well, and I will try to list what products I used today down below as well. So I hope you enjoy this video and have a great rest of your week and weekend. Thanks, guys.